Friday, baby. Woo! What we need is more cowbell.
We'll dance for super chats tonight, baby. We'll dance.
Hey, how about it? It's Friday and Stan's froze up.
Fred, look at that.
Froze up. And then he went away. Hey, we've got Miss Burrito, catfishing lady, in the house with us. We've got Mr. Daryl, otherwise known as
Boss Hog, baby.
Skunk Man.
Skunk Man, wait a minute.
Well, you got to come up with something, you know.
I was going for Boss Hog, but hey, you know.
Hey, I like that hat. Where'd you get that?
Hey, this fella felt sorry for me because I was bald headed and got it for me.
You bald-headed guy.
JG.
Felt sorry for you. Hey. Well, I am so glad I'm here tonight.
Yes, you're going to get the horns, buddy. You keep messing with it, you're going to get the horns.
Uh-oh. Where in the world did you get those?
Man, I'm going to tell you what. I have had fun with a Monster Rod Holder Ranchero for sure.
I hear that. Well, I'm sure that thing's going to be decked to the gills when it hits the old gathering down there.
Yeah, and this is going on the front of the Ranchero.
What I'm trying to figure out is how you're supposed to get all that stuff there. Is Woody going to drive the car?
He's driving the Ranchero up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the wife pulls the boat, and I pull the camper. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So
well, bring a little chat here while we wait on Stan. Burrito, catfishing lady was the first in here. Angel Honeycutt's in the house. What's up from the husband and wife team from St. Louis, Missouri?
Are you in here now, Stan?
Absolutely. Lance McCouguy's in the house. Let's get this party started.
Woo!
Lance, hey, cowbell, everybody. Go cowbell.
Oh, where'd my sticker go? Uh-oh.
Yeah. Real time catfishing in the house. Howdy, everyone. That is the official referee of the Woots Tournament Series. In case y'all don't know about it.
I hate to say it, JG's bell is bigger than mine.
That bell's not loud enough.
It sounded like Tinkerbell. There you go.
Take the muffler off that thing. Hey, we've got Smoky Mountain Catfishing in the house. Good to see you. Jonathan May. Good to see you. Catfish Weekly. Hey, Lyle. Good to see you.
What's up, Lyle?
And that is, I'm down to the bottom.
Thank you, JG. I plugged my phone in. We said, all right, I'm ready. Let's do it. And my phone died.
And it died.
Guilty. Your phone died.
The story.
I know it. I used to tell you want to know something funny? I used to tell my teachers back in high school that my cell phone died.
Are your hearing aids connected? Because you sound funny.
Oh, come on. They were just connected.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear. He gone.
He'll be back. Anyway,
why did it change?
We're gonna have a good time tonight. You guys got any questions for me or Stan or Daryl or Lisa or Randy? Please post them in the chat. And don't forget to hit the old thumbs up for us. We appreciate those. That really helps the channel out. And you guys sit back, relax, get you something to drink, a snack, and we're going to talk about the Doc Demon tournament coming up tomorrow. This tournament is a interesting one. We've got you'll be fishing with a 4-foot or less rod that is a fishing combo that is bought as a fishing combo. So you'll have that reel has to come with the rod, like a little Barbie rod. You know what I'm saying? So you can't put um, an Abu Garcia on the 4 foot rod. You can't take a 6 foot rod and cut it down to 4 foot. It's just, I know there's plenty of ways to manipulate the situation, but just
What the
have
what?
fun and don't do that. But anyway, because Lisa will be watching,
Actually,
and
it'll.
John Parker,
John Parker will be watching.
John Parker will be
Yeah, but
watching.
John ain't gonna see nothing.
Oh, John sees everything.
Oh yeah, John sees everything. He's like a hawk.
That's right.
And then,
I mean, he may have to do this to see it, but
and then
he
you have
sees it all.
only have 20 minutes if you want to protest from the time an event happens. 20 minutes is it. That's all you got. And then
Not to the end,
after
and
the
that's
20
don't mean
minutes goes
after
by,
the tournament. That means after it happens.
after it happens, you got 20 minutes. And you have to reach out to John Parker yourself. You cannot rely on Miss Lisa or Daryl or Randy to contact him for you. You have to do it.
Hey, there is my good friend. There's my good friend. There she is, Judy Booty Catfishing.
There you go. That's a good name for a catfishing channel. Steve Hooker Thomas is in the house. We know him. I think he hosts a show with Skunk Man on Wednesday nights.
Whoa! I think he's talking about you, Daryl. I'm not
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
but
I don't know why he's calling me skunk, man. Well, I
This is
guess I
what-
can't catch a fish.
Hey, Daryl, here's what a catfish sounds like. In case you don't know anything about it.
Man, what? Look, hey, just because you forgot to you didn't get the memo, and me and old Gray Randy did, don't mean you got to be hating on us. I mean, you know,
gosh. Daryl has one feeler, y'all.
you didn't get the cowboy
Got
hat
one
memo.
feeler.
That's not our fault.
I can't hear you, Daryl.
Huh? What?
I can't hear you, Daryl.
Oh,
No, it ain't working, buddy.
hey, y'all, hey,
Hey, something wrong with your microphone. Stan, can you hear Daryl?
No. I'm not sure what he's saying. No, not sure at all.
I don't know that it matters.
I'll take him out and bring him back in. Hang on.
Bobby, hush up.
Oh, wow. The show just got that much better already.
Oh, yeah. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Lord.
And there's Uptown Chrissy Brown. She will be the other host tomorrow, I believe, on Daryl's channel, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I got to get with her after the show because I told her I was going to get her all signed in sometime today, and I guess I forgot. I thought about it at like 7:56 when I came up here. I was like, shoot, I forgot to get with Miss Chrissy. Miss Chrissy, I'll get with you after this off. My bad, as usual.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I should have sent her the link to come up tonight because this is what we're talking about. But
Yeah, way to go, Stan.
Nice.
I'm just a host. I got the easy job. I just got to talk.
Just don't forget that either.
You got,
Hey, don't mess with me. I'm telling you, you'll get the horns.
Well, there we go.
Hey.
There's proof for everybody out there.
Daryl,
We all knew that Daryl was full of BS. Now we've got proof.
there he is, all in his glory.
Yeah, I'm going to beat somebody up really fast.
Let's check them horns out, full screen.
Okay, here we go.
Now, these
Oh,
homies, so in
my.
case you guys haven't seen it, so there is a Ranchero car that Daryl has, or he bummed off somebody,
No,
and he's putting stickers all over it. Monster rod holder stickers, and he's going to put these horns on the front, and Woody's going to drive this thing up to the gathering.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then they're going to put monster rod holders in the back of it and put some chairs in there.
All right.
And you can fish out of the back of this thing at the you can take turns. Don't be fighting over the Ranchero.
Hey, you know what we should do? Do some type of contest to see who gets the fish out of the back.
There you go.
Woo!
Chris, you got to shut YouTube off.
I had to mute you there, Christy.
You know, we should do that with some type of contest to see who gets to fish out of the ranchero.
Am I still echoing?
Yes,
Yep.
ma'am.
Yeah.
You evidently still got YouTube opened up somewhere.
Uncle Jeep in the house.
She gone.
Howdy, peoples.
Who's ordering the pizza? We can make a
Jerry
bunch of them real simple.
Jerry Hager, 419 Fishing and Powder Coating is in the
Hey,
house.
hey, Jerry.
And I heard Jerry had he had got some people some amazing bank rod holders, if I'm not mistaken, right?
We got 8 of them,
Woohoo!
and Chrissy's got a couple of them. They're personalized. They're powder coated and have
What's up,
our
bud?
names on them and all kinds of stuff. And
All
if
right,
you
Christy, you're
explain
back.
in, you get
Christy.
10% off.
By the way,
Hey,
Chris,
run
for the
that
week.
by us one more time about the Jerry Hager deal.
They he makes 2 different styles of bank rod holders,
Okay.
and he powder coats them, and they can put your name on them. They can put your logo on them.
Nice.
They're playing around with pictures. Um, and all you got to do is contact Jerry and talk to him. He's got
Well,
coasters
I don't
for
know.
keeping water off your desk and everything. He
Lisa,
does all of it.
do you have way to put Jerry's contact information in the chat?
and look at there. I didn't even know Jerry Hager 419 Fishing and Powder Coating. I didn't even know he did powder coating.
Easy.
He does great powder coating.
What's up, Lance? Good to see you.
I was
Buck
trying
Williams out there. What's up, Greg B?
Hey, Greg. How are you, man?
to catch up with him last week, and I forgot about that.
Greg down in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jerry.
I can't hear Miss Chrissy. Is she alive with us or what?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, that's good.
And
Well,
she's not echoing.
Chris, we appreciate you coming up here. And Daryl said he was going to get with you after the show. Do you know what he's going to get with you about?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you, Lord, because we sure don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure Daryl doesn't know. So you'll have to remind him of what it is that you're contacting him about.
Hey, can y'all highlight Mr. 922 Barbecue? Because I need to let him in on a little something that he obviously is ignorant about.
There you go.
You read that? It says Ranchero Ford yet again trying to compete with Real Muscle Chevy El Camino. I hate to let you know this, but since you've shown your ignorance, you might want to go back and research and see which one came out first, the El Camino or the Ranchero. And you're probably going to have to spit out some feathers because you're going to eat crow, my friend.
Woo.
The Ranchero for the El Camino. So there, sir.
Oh, Lord. Sorry,
Woo.
Bob. We just parked Daryl down in the basement.
Oh, he likes the basement, with all the spider web.
Oh, he does, don't he?
He don't.
Oh,
he
my
don't get the
goodness.
good
Great.
door.
There's the information there. It looks like Randy put that in there.
Yeah, and
Daryl, you going to be nice?
and Jerry Hager is on Facebook also.
Is he?
Yes, he
Okay.
is.
Awesome.
Hey, Benoit.
Wow.
Still
Jerry's he's on Team 922 saying painting a Ford is just polishing a turd.
Oh,
Wow.
my goodness gracious.
What the
Oh,
holy
y'all just
smokes?
get everybody all fired up in here. And
Yeah, and that's only we didn't even bring up Chrysler or Dodge or Pontiac or
Hey, Lisa, do you have a list of contestants or the tournament anglers for tomorrow and whose channel they will be on?
I do.
Can you read those out, please?
On that Daryl guy's channel.
With Chrissy hosting.
You've got
That'd be TSO, Trophy Seekers Outdoors YouTube channel.
Did you hear that, Lisa? Like you know,
Ignoring
like
him.
you don't know who that is.
Well, she said somebody in the chat might not know.
If they don't know you by now, they got problems.
That's a fact.
Now, don't say that. We may have some new people in here watching. It's
Hey,
not chat.
Okay, Dustin, Austin, John Parker, Catchfish with Us, Jerry Parker, Josh Dunnigan, Jose Gonzalez, and Daryl.
Hey, Daryl.
And
I
Daryl.
like the way she did that. Do you see that? How she said
Yeah, she didn't go to
and
basement
Daryl,
either, did she?
and she even lowered her voice when she said it.
That's right.
And Daryl.
Yeah. She needs to put some of that Crisco on her voice instead of her hair, and she might be able to.
He can't be nice, can he?
Wow, he's
I just
He
can't
done that.
keep the boy. I'm gonna.
You know what, JG? I think
gotta
it's the
pull the reins on
medication.
him. It's got to be.
I think it's the medication. I think that's what it is.
I done told you, Daryl. You got to be nice.
I might be gone.
Be nice.
Nope.
On
Oh,
Stan's
my God.
channel is Danny Stone and his friend Ronnie Moore.
Ronnie Moore.
Larry Lisby, which is Old Boy Outdoors. John Cyclone, which is RCT. Steve Thomas, his friend Bert Adams, us, Jonathan May, and Michael Grumpyvet.
Us. Now you us. Is that a YouTube channel?
That is
That would be
Randy Old Gray Hair Fisherman.
Burrito. That would be Burrito Catfishing Lady, and her husband Randy Old Gray Hair Swain is us.
But we're not fishing together tomorrow. We're not fishing on the same team tomorrow.
Well, cool. Okay.
You're going to fish from the bank, or are you going to fish in the boat?
We're on the bank. Our boat's in the shop.
Okay, so the boat got wind damage and it floated up off the trailer and banged down on the trailer, and then did it knock a hole in the tune or dented it or what?
Knocked a hole.
Oh my goodness.
That sounds expensive.
It ain't but about a 3x3 inch.
Yeah, ain't but.
That's right. Hey, there's Benoit fishing out there.
It's nice when you know people.
That's what I'm talking about. It's not
There you
what
go.
you know, it's who you know.
Captain Morgan. Yeah, so it's good to see everybody out there. We're gonna have 2 full channels of people fishing.
Hey,
And did you go over the number 1 rule of this tournament?
the number 1 rule is, hang on, wait a minute. I got to have a drum roll. Let me find my drum roll button. I don't use it a whole lot. Well, let's see here. That one is, hang on. Still looking. No, not over there. No. What? Man. Oh, here it is. I found it, Lisa. You ready? And the number 1 rule is just have fun.
Ooh, there you go.
That about covers that. Hey, here's a bell for just having fun. If you forgot how to have fun, then don't show up tomorrow.
That's right. That's right.
Because Lisa don't want to hear it.
Hey, John.
Cat Morgan in the house. Hey, I think he lives in the same neighborhood as the us couple.
I think so.
I had to hang up on him because he called me a minute ago.
What the what?
He was
Oh,
calling
right when we went live.
River Cat Tackle in the house. Hey, how are you, sir? Catfish with us.
And 922 Crappie Barbecue is correct. There is the number 11111 rule is to make sure you give Lisa and Darren Daryl a hard time tomorrow.
Well, you guys really appreciate the tournaments, and it seems like you get a great response with all this stuff going on with the Whoops tournaments. And Daryl's been doing a great job getting everything ready to go, and Lisa and Randy. Hey, Randy's got a one
Daryl, great
awesome,
job with that, Daryl.
great job. Hey, Daryl, I know it's hard being Daryl, but I appreciate you working so hard. And then we've got Randy has a absolutely fantastic trophy for the wiener tomorrow. Where's that trophy at?
He's gonna go get it. Nate, Daryl is going to be on his own channel.
Trophy seekers outdoors.
Oh, there you go. There you go. And there's let's see, weather for Walcott for Wabash. Nate. Conditions are cloudy. Temperature of 49 degrees. Wind is blowing north-northwest at 15 mile. And winds are kicking a little bit there. 24 kilometers per hour for all the metric people. 49 and 15 mile per hour winds. That doesn't sound like fun.
It does not. Hey, Danny Stone's in the house. He's going to make a comment here. Stan, you want to read that?
I can only fish with 2 of my rods where I'm going. But one of my Dock Demons will have an original line on it just to make it more fun. There you go.
There you go. So I don't know. Is that the Dock Demon? Is that a original name of a rod in the past? Was that like now? Daryl's going to laugh at me, but I used to have one of those pocket fishermen, and those things came out in the early 70s. I'm pretty sure they came out in the 70s because I had one when I was a child in the 70s. Where's the pocket fisherman, Daryl? Look at that.
There is a Dock Demon. It is made by Zebco. Zebco makes the Dock Demon, and then Ugly Stick makes the Dock Runner. We'll actually have the Dock Runner and the Dock Demon tomorrow.
Do you have a Dock Demon?
Yes.
Original Dock Demon?
Yes. I can go and grab it right quick. Give me just
you don't. No, you're relaxing, man. It's all right.
No, I can go get it. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Y'all carry on.
The other one.
But that, hey, Chrissy,
Hey.
looking good there. Hey, you ready? You ready? Say hey to everybody. Hey, hey, that's Chrissy. Hey, we got to have more cowbell for Chrissy because she's going to put up with the monkeys tomorrow. It is and now I did watch some of the stream you did, Chrissy, not long ago with the term. You did a great job. Congratulations. It's not an easy task to take on that role and be proficient at it. And it takes a little bit of time to get used to everything. And let's see what is 922 saying here? He's talking to V. And then Danny Stone is saying, I remember the TV commercials, fish anywhere, anytime with the pocket fisherman. That's awesome, Danny.
And tomorrow, if you win, you get this amazing plastic gold-coated trophy. Look at that fancy leaf work around there.
Hey, that looks kind of like a Golden Whisker Award.
And you know what that is? That's a carp. That's the closest thing we could get.
A carp.
But you get, look, it says
maybe you can draw a mustache on him.
Yeah. The Dock Demon tournament, and it says you're a winner.
You spelled the winner wrong. It should be wiener.
I didn't do it. Lisa's doing this whole series.
It should be wiener. You're a wiener.
Are you sure? I heard Daryl was saying he's the one that's doing all of it. That's just what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not.
Me and Daryl just turned it over to Lisa.
Are you doing it all, Daryl?
Absolutely, look there.
Hey, is that original Dock Demon?
Yeah, see, it says Dock Demon on it. Let's see, right there.
It does.
Dock Demon by Zebco. It's like a 3-foot rod,
and it's clear.
Well, this one is. They make them clear, not clear. So
That is cool.
This one is clear.
How old is that rod?
Yeah.
How old is that rod?
I don't know. It's Woody's. Woody brought it for me to rig up, so I don't know when he got it or how old it is, but they do have the Dark Demon reels or rods.
I wonder if you can still buy those things.
Yes, you can. As a matter of fact, I've got one right here.
There you
Oh
go.
my gosh!
So
What
you
you
see
got?
that? You sent me down there, and he already had one. Look there. His looks
There you
nice.
go. There's the Zebco Doc Demon right there. This is, I think, a different model of it. This one's only, I think, 2 foot long.
Is that one? Is that something you've had, Stan, or did you just get that?
Well, actually, this was given to us by, Catfish Clothing was thinking about getting into the rod and reel business there, and this was the prototype of one of his.
Okay.
It never, obviously, it never went off the, but that's where we got this from. So that's that one, and then I happen to have. This is the ugly stick version. This is the Doc Runner.
That would be me, right there.
This is the Doc Runner, and as you can tell, we've used it for catching bigger fish already because this is a.
Oh, it's ready to go.
That's the Cast King Spartacus on there with 30 pound big game line.
Yeah, that will be illegal tomorrow. If you use that combination right there, that would be illegal because you changed the reel on
change the reel.
Oh,
yeah, that's the fun. The only thing you can do is change the line.
This
wow!
Set up with 25-pound test braid. This is a new one, brand new.
Yep.
Ugly stick. It's a Doc Runner. 36.
Danny Stone said that thing looks like he drug it behind the truck.
I think we're going to hear a lot of this tomorrow.
I hope so.
Yeah. I was casting out a line last weekend, and that daggone clicker, I must have hit it or something, but I threw that thing out. That thing went, zee, and Chad gave me a hard time.
Well, speaking of that, JG, it was awesome and amazing to see you out there fishing again. I'm sure that it was. I'm sure you had a great time out there. I know you would have been better if you could have had somebody with you.
Yeah,
but it was great seeing you fishing again.
I tried to get River at 30-30, to try to entice him into fishing with me some, but he said he doesn't fish competitions. So,
well, all right,
okay, man. He said
so
you guys are safe. You don't have to worry about having to battle against 30-30. He said he didn't want to fish competition.
There you go. All right.
So can you put me on solo? I want to show the
yeah.
See, this is your normal. This is an 8-aught, maybe that's a 10-aught, 8-aught hook. So
how many wraps you got on that?
This has actually got the little heat shrink stuff on there.
I thought that looked.
It's with the little. It's got the catfish Simo float on there.
Is that a Doc Demon?
You think that's do you think that's the size I should use? Because I decided it just wasn't big enough for what I'm going to be catching tomorrow, so I went with the 12.
What is that, a 14?
12 or 14. Anyway,
I believe that's a 14.
As you can see, there's a little difference in them.
Yep.
What do y'all think? Do you think that would catch the biggest fish with that?
I say go with the 14.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, it depends on what size. What bait are you using?
A skipjack, of course.
Oh well, yeah. You're putting a big old chunk of skipjack. Yeah, go with the 14 or the 12.
Maybe some crappie.
There you go. That's what I would do because
Daryl.
A little bit of carp there, little Blue River carp there.
Preserved cut bait.
Yeah.
I don't want to brag or anything, but the last time that I was in a boat and we were using one of these Doc Runners here, that was when we caught that 63 pounder in. I think Kelly did that contest, right, Chrissy?
Yeah.
You remember that one? Yep. We caught that, and by we I mean Dan's fiance Courtney. But
now I want to open the floor up for Randy, and Daryl, and Chrissy, and Stan, and Miss Lisa. And I want you guys to maybe give a tip or two to the folks that'll be fishing tomorrow or anyone else that may be interested in just going out fishing, whether you're in the tournament or not, and you're going to use a little small rod like this to catch a catfish or a carp. Could you give them some pointers on maybe how to use a short rod like this and a rig setup that they could possibly catch a catfish or a carp on this style setup?
Just remember, they do not cast the same as your big rods. They cast a heck of a lot different. So don't think you're going to take this little, 3-foot rod and throw it like a, 7-foot, 14-foot rod. It ain't going to happen.
Boy, howdy, I tell you what, I don't know. I could take this thing. I could put a big 12-ounce weight on the bottom of the line. I could put a 2.5-pound shad on there. And I at least 200 yards I can get with this sucker.
Yeah, but it's illegal.
Okay, fine.
Hey, Johnny.
I'll do it with this one.
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
I'll do it
Woody.
with this one. How about that?
There you go.
Johnny Small Pepper, what's up, my friend?
So my advice would be if you're fishing with a rod like this and you're out fishing a tournament and you're really trying to get out there and catch these big fish like we know we're all going to catch, is be ready to hand line because these suckers ain't gonna run.
Be ready to hand them. Well, I was and I would agree with that, but I mean, as far as like your presentation, okay, so you're gonna have you could have a floating rig, you could have a bottom rig, you could do 3-ways, you could do. There's a lot, and it just depends on what waters you're fishing. I guess you could use the similar setup as you would a 10-foot rod if you're on the Mississippi, or if you're on the Tennessee River, and are you going to you want to try to drift this thing? You want to try to just do a down rod? What's the plan, Randy?
We're going to do a Kentucky rig. One with a single hook and a single hook instead of a double.
Mm-hmm.
But because we're only allowed one hook per rod.
Oh.
And but we're going.
This means you, Daryl. Daryl be cheating.
We're going to.
You ain't trying, baby.
And I have been everywhere today trying to find a place to fish for tomorrow, and I ain't found nothing yet. So we're just going to go find us a place on the bank and start fishing.
That's what you do. That's what I do when I go fishing. Hey, Woody's in the house.
The next
There's
Hollander.
Hey, Randy. The next tournament, if you guys' boat's not fixed, we're going to fish together the next tournament then.
Okay. Actually, the boat's supposed to be ready Monday or Tuesday.
Hey, Randy, for the folks that don't know, could you explain a Kentucky rig?
A Kentucky rig simply, or what I call a Kentucky rig, simply has a sinker. And in our case, it's going to be a 1-ounce sinker because you start putting 2 or 3 ounces on these little rods and they're just going to fight you that much harder. And so you're going to put sinker, come up about a foot above it, put a little drop line off of it with a 6-aught RCT hook, German alloy steel, and laid that sucker up with either white bass, yellow bass, or skipjack. Throw it out there and wait for a hog to hit it.
Just throw it out there.
Yeah.
Now, Stan had a really good idea of how to launch the pocket fisherman, and I want you to explain how you cast a pocket fisherman, Stan.
Well, I would say there's a couple different ways to do it. First of all, you just pull out a bunch of line, and if you use the Kentucky rig with that sinker on the bottom, you get a bunch of line pulled out of it, and you do the lasso move and that'd be the way to get the most distance on it.
You shouldn't have said anything, Stan. That was going to be my secret weapon.
And you need to have a cowbell around your neck or something, because when you're slinging that thing around, you got to forewarn everybody. Be like, get out of the way!
That's right. That's right.
We're going to cast this rod.
That's probably the second best way to do it. I mean, I'm sorry, but if you want to do second best, you probably do it that way. But if you want to go first best,
all right.
Slingshot, good idea, Bob.
The slingshot. That's what I was about to say. You just rear back, put the sinker in the slingshot.
Is that? Do you have to push the button in though before?
Yeah. Well, you flip it over. What you do?
Oh no, Daryl, leave that button closed. It works better that way.
Yeah. You put the rod in your rod holder. You get your slingshot out.
Kyle, no cats in the house.
What's up, Kevin?
Oh, Danny, that's hilarious.
Danny says here that we're going to be using some worms, shrimp, fly, bluegill, skipjack, shad, chicken, anything we found dead on the road on the way.
Because this contest, if I'm recalling right, it is the most fish caught, correct?
Yes.
100%.
So it's got to be bigger than a pound or something like that? Is that usually what?
And it has to be a catfish or a carp.
Is it going to be? Is there going to be a prize for at least the biggest fish caught on a dog?
Nope.
Yep. You get a way to go. Congratulations. You caught the biggest fish today.
Hey, Daryl, if you catch the biggest fish and the most, you get this beautiful trophy.
That's you, brother.
And
aim all over it, Daryl.
Look at this fancy.
Well,
hey.
Well, I can tell you we're not catching the most because we're going for big fish. I gotta tell you, I ain't reeling in nothing, but I just think it's gonna be funny to try to catch some 20 to 50 pounders on a dock demon. That's gonna be hilarious.
If I was going tomorrow to try to win this tournament, which I'm not because I'm hosting, with these dock demons, especially from the boat, I would suspend them.
Yep.
And I would suspend drift them because you're going to put your baits in, and then I would have different, since it's only one hook per rod, like normally if I do something like that, the Kentucky rig, there's so many names for it. It's the high-low rig, the dropper rig, there's many, many more, but it's probably caught, if you're bass fishing with lures, it's the drop shot rig. There's so many different variations of it, saltwater. It has probably caught more fish than any other single rig out there, bar none, would be my opinion. But yeah, that's what I would do. And somebody had that, I think it was Danny that was saying night crawler, shrimp, chicken liver. I would have that. If you get 3 rods, I would have that on at least 2 of them. Then just like Daryl said, I'd have the other rod with a bigger bait and that bigger hook, trying to get some big ones.
Well, Woody said shine that trophy up. He's taking it tomorrow.
Woo!
Shine it up, baby. I'm taking it.
Hey, Woody has spoken.
Something that you might see tomorrow.
Woody has spoken.
Okay, Woody spoke. We may be doing something different than any of what y'all just said. We may drift, free line, and we may do some. I know we'll do some suspending, but we may drag even with these things.
Let me ask you something.
That's what Peter says they're doing.
I'll tell you what this whole thing reminds me of. Do you remember as a kid, or everybody, and not everybody, but you have grandkids and you have kids, and at Christmas time you buy them a toy. All right.
Yeah.
You buy them a toy. and hey, Kevin's got a super chat in here. We'll hit you in a minute with
it. Boom, bam.
So here's what this reminds me of. Look at Daryl going.
Oh, Daryl, that's terrible.
Daryl, stop. You're going to fall down and hurt your shoulder. Quit.
I guess we should kick the music then, JG.
Now, we're going to do the super chat in a minute, but I'm going to say this, and then we'll come back to it. So you buy the kid a toy. And why is it that every toy that you buy the kid, and I'm talking kids like 5 years old, 6 years old, you buy the kid a toy, whatever it is, but they do not use the toy for what it was meant for.
Oh, no.
They totally 180-degree that thing, re-engineer it right there in front of you in the Christmas tree, and they start doing something totally opposite of what the thing was designed for. So,
That-
and that's what they do.
It's
right.
for fishing rods. If you can hook them with a fishing rod, they'll use it.
All right, Cat. All right, my panel, y'all got it. I want you to put your hands together and rock the baby. Y'all ready?
Can't do that, but y'all go ahead.
Rock the baby. Ready? All right, here we go, Chrissy. Come on, Chrissy.
Hey. Boom, boom, boom. Popping out with the $1.99. Boom, boom, bam. Thank you very much, Kevin. Oh, good Lord. All right, quick. Another $1.99. Maybe he'll stop.
I'm gonna keep on doing it.
Kevin, that's funny.
Next.
Danny said, man, that scared me. I thought Daryl was having a seizure.
Hey, Daryl's a walking seizure.
I'm just a walking disaster.
What was it? I think, what is it you tell, uh-oh. What is it? What is
Okay,
it?
Kevin likes watching us dance.
Yeah. Kevin's in there again. All right. We're gonna do it again. All right, Chrissy, you ready? Chrissy gonna rock the baby.
Make the hair around now, Miss Chrissy.
Baby. Here we go.
Hey.
Woo! Thank you. Palmetto Cats with the 4.99. Oh man, is that fun or what, Daryl?
Buck is saying, "Oh my goodness, I feel so bad." Chrissy up there with all those knuckleheads.
We just lost 20 people.
I don't know. I think if we need to get Randy and Daryl on screen side by side and see who has the best moves.
I'll be right back.
No, because I'm too competitive and I got to mess up shoulder, and I know what'll happen. I'll get kick up and I'll fall right on his shoulder, and I'll be right back in the hospital.
Uh-oh. Hey, Lisa, Daryl, and I think I already know the answer to this, but Danny has a question.
Uh-oh. It's me.
Lost Daryl. He must be having some bad weather. There was some bad weather going to be moving through his area.
Hey, that's okay. We're
he
good.
might. He's gone, so he may have lost. He may have lost power. But I don't know if he was streaming on his computer or what. But I knew there was some weather moving in there.
He said something.
So are we going to? Danny Stone asked the question: can I put the rod in the holder and shoot the bait out there with a slingshot?
I hadn't thought about it, but
you're still using the rod.
We'll allow it. See, that's the thing about our rules for our tournament series. We can sit here and make up however we want to when we want to.
Kevin
that's
said
right.
Randy's hips don't lie. Dance off at the gathering. Yes, Woody.
Daryl, I just lost my pizza. I must be an inside joke.
Dance off.
He was eating pizza for
dinner.
He was
eating pizza and he spit up. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that one was on me. Yeah, Woody, we're gonna have Daryl and Randy do a dance off one of these days. Hey, we might get them to do that at the gathering. When they get over there to
Kevin and Judge
Pavilion. What is it? Mr. Crowley's coming here to see what I'm doing. My cat is Mr. Crowley. Oh, and Palmetto said he was going to judge it. That's funny.
Hey, our campers are,
Yeah, they're pretty close
there's
together.
there's a ramp in between us, so I mean they can get on the ramp.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, so there's lots of folks coming. Palmetto Cat, and we're going to the gathering. It's I'm gonna see. I think I can pull a map up of that. Let me get my iPad cranked up here. I'll pull this map up, and I don't have a cursor on this thing, but we can.
Daryl just messaged me and said the storm's knocked out his internet.
That's what I thought. Thank you, Daryl, for letting Lisa know. No one else.
Hey, Lisa's in charge of our channel.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Let me do this one. Hey, Randy, I'm going to switch my camera over to my iPad, and I'm going to let you talk about some spots here, and you tell me where you want me to zoom in and all that, okay?
Okay.
And then I'm going to go full screen, and then I'll hear you talking.
Okay.
All right, I can zoom in or whatever. So you want me to zoom in down here where the tent camping is?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. So over here,
there you go. That's good. Right there where it says Buffalo Run area, right above it, there's a crossroads, and that's a jet ski ramp. And Daryl is on one side of the ramp, and I'll be on the other. Yeah, right there, 192 and 193. Somebody's on 189 that's been talking to us. 143 is Daryl's son.
Dustin's 142.
Dustin's 142. If you go right down there at the bottom of 502, 3, 4, 512, and 513, Daryl has them all rented. I think 514 and 550 or 515, one of those is where RCT will be set up. Or excuse me, 505 is where they'll be set up. That is for the tent camping, and that is where the ranchero is going to be parked. And we will have the bank there is deep water. So, that's where a lot of the bank fishing will go on, or that's where I recommend it going on.
Also where they're having the food and giveaways and things of that nature will be at pavilion number 4. So that's
the important thing.
That's the one all the way over to the right of the screen, right above Chickamauga Lake. There, that right there. We couldn't use that last year because they had a couple of trees down and all right there.
But and then up here, going up this way,
yep,
you have more tent camping. So you see that where it says Windy Hills area?
Yeah.
Right here? All right.
Kevin said to look for 177.
I'm assuming that's where he's going to be, is right up in there somewhere.
Oh, there it is. All right. All right.
Yep. He's down on the edge of the water.
Woody out there said he's 110.
Woody, you'll have to go all the way to the bottom and move. Okay. Go move the map to the right there. There's Woody.
There it is. Oh. Heck yeah. You go, Woody.
Woody's got his own oasis without any neighbors.
Look at that.
There's actually about 3 or 4 of them there, but yes, Woody's out there on the point by himself.
Woohoo!
Because he said he didn't want nothing to do with us. He didn't want to get into trouble.
Woody's a smart man.
What's up, Ed J? Jonathan May said they got campsite 507.
Good
507.
deal.
Oh, you on it, JG. Right, you on it. Look at that. Yeah, that's another nice one.
Yep. That's on the deep channel up through there.
Yeah. JG has 517.
All right.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's in there pretty close, from what I can understand. It's just working out really good for us all. Daryl has already started getting things in order for next year's gathering. We have the big thing though is Saturday night. We're having a bonfire, and
Yeah, and the ranchero will be down here, like where 503, 504 is,
correct.
and the bonfire will be down here on Friday night.
Yep. And then Saturday at noon, we're drawing for the Fishopoly board.
Oh yeah, and I don't have a picture of that board. I'm sure there's one. There's probably one over there on the Facebook page on the gathering. But Miss V made that, and it is absolutely stunning.
Miss V has done and Chris Catch Fish with Us, because he's
Right.
done some of the work on the bottom, on the base and stuff like that. Man, they've got $1,000. They've got $1,000 Monopoly board sitting there.
Absolutely.
Folks,
Wow.
you can buy tickets, buy them through Daryl's PayPal or
Yeah,
cash.
that's a raffle. That's a raffle ticket.
You buy a raffle ticket for $10 a piece.
Let me look up here and see if I have some information that you can, like Daryl's PayPal account or whatever. You can just put.
There's
I
there's
don't know how much.
Daryl's
I don't know how much the raffles are. Do you know, Lisa?
there's Daryl's stuff right there.
Okay, thank you, Stan. Do you know how much the raffle tickets are, Valerie?
For the board, they're $10 a piece.
So send $10 and put in there what it's for.
He's taken them up until the day before the gathering.
And he's going to start. And he said also, there's going to be 5 payouts this year.
Yes.
5 payouts. The first place gets $1,000.
Yes.
And then it drops back, and I can't tell you how much the money is for second, third, fourth, and fifth, but it's awesome, man. And you are going to have to weigh the fish this year. They went by length, but I may be telling y'all stuff you already know, but I just thought I'd throw that in there.
Well, you throwing it in there makes it a lot easier for us.
So he is going to start the fishing tournament Friday morning at 8:00, and you can fish the tournament till 12 noon Sunday. And you have to take a picture. You go up to the Pavilion 4 at 8:00 or around Friday morning and get your badge that has a number on it, and you have to put that with the fish and the scale, and you have to try to get the fish and the scale and your badge number in the picture. He said he may be able to work it out to where you can do the scale separate picture with that. And that would be kind of hard, but he's wanting the picture with the scale and the fish and the tag all in one photo is what he's asking for. So that you can get those. I think he said you can get those badges at starting 8:00 Friday morning. I think is what he said.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Danny Stone badges. We don't need no stinking badges, man. That's funny. What movie was that, Danny? But anyway, this is at Chester Frost Park in Hickson, Tennessee. We're expecting they're going to have barbecue for about 150 people. That's what they're having that catered in. I think they cooked last year or a
Yeah.
couple years, and it was just too much work. Because they were up all night cooking and this, that, and the other, and um, but again, too, if you are, I'm going to take this down, switch it back. Cheeseburger. Um, so,
Stan.
Stan, what are you doing? Relining your rod?
Yep, that's what I'm
That's,
doing.
that's what I thought.
Mute
I'm,
yourself and come back when you want to talk.
I thought it was muted.
But I'm gonna see if Randy, you might be able to talk a little bit more about um, the food, and I think they're catering a barbecue, right?
Catering and barbecue. I think it's 300 pounds of barbecue.
You think 300 pounds will do it? Danny Stone said he didn't think it was enough food.
Well, you got other stuff there to eat, and if it ain't enough, then you'll just be
Tough
without.
turkey. Better bring you a sandwich.
That's right. That's right. There's Ed J out there. What's up, Ed J?
It's like my wife said, Randy. She said you should make yourself a wish sandwich.
Yeah,
Wish I had a sandwich.
yeah. The thing about it is, if it's not enough, we're gonna eat all of it that we got.
I'm gonna see if I can find this Monopoly board, Stan.
All right. All right.
We are very fortunate. Pepsi is supplying the drinks again this year. Um, that is just, it's amazing to have the sponsors that we've got.
Absolutely.
Catfish Sumo is really stepping up again this year. Watt Cycle has done a little bit to help us. Monster Rod Holders, Mr. Steve Douglas is right there involved in it again. Blue River Carp, Big Cat Boards, which is Brian Boards. He does planer boards. We got the Guard Dog. We got Creole's Guide Service. If you want to go down on the lower Mississippi, Louisiana, to do catfishing, call Creole. Chat Cats is in in Chattanooga, and he's got you set up. He'll set you up there, along with Tennessee River Adventures. Tennessee River Adventures and Cat Cats know each other. They're good friends, but they'll both take you out and set you up and show you and help you catch some big fish. Goober Time Guide Service is up on the James River. We've got you covered from the James River, the Tennessee River, and the Mississippi. We've got Twitch and Whiskers Tackle. Let's see. And then we've got Tennessee River Adventures. We've got Staying Alive Stringers. And if you didn't see them on Daryl's show, or our show Wednesday night on Daryl's channel, those stringers are really cool. And I will be getting one because we fish some other little tournaments where we have to keep our fish alive. We have to keep up with them. And I guarantee you, man, they're going to keep them alive. Catfish Pro Catfish Bay is also stepping up and helping us. Cape Down Rod Holders is our rod holder sponsor. We've got a bunch of guys that are from the YouTube community. And since Catch Fish with Us was forgot so many times, I'm going to announce them first. Catfish with Us, Trophy Seekers Outdoors, 3 nights. Trying to read these things. They ain't too good at reading. Thompson's, which is, I can't remember his company name now. He's had to change it. Dead Sea Pirates, Jalopy Hunter. He's on Facebook. Jalopy Hunter Outdoors is on Facebook.
Josh Thompson's channel is Living Waters Outdoors.
Yeah, Living Waters Outdoors now. Smoky Mountain Catfishing. which is Danny Smith. We've got Rednecks Fishing, which is Mika Burkhart, the current state record holder for the state of Tennessee. We got
Two time.
Yeah. Fracture Fix, Catfish Hunters TV, Fish Sizzle, Bobcat, Quick Catch and Release, Muskrat Adventures, and I can't read this other one. Can you read that one? But we got a lot of YouTube.
That's Tom.
Okay. LG Bass. We got a lot of different people that are putting stuff in and helping us and to help make this a success. And one of those people is Miss Verlena Smith. And you want to see what she's got? JG's fixing to show it to us up there in the corner as soon as he gets back.
Well, I'm here. She said that she was going to send me an updated one because this one doesn't have the color and all that on it. I just pulled this off the Gatherings Facebook page, is where this is coming from. But I did see one because they have it all colored in and all that stuff. So, but I can, I'll see if she gets that to me. But they did color and all that stuff with this. I mean, this thing is unreal. I mean, all this is a Monopoly board. Let me see if I can find one that's completed.
Okay. But the gathering is, it's May 16th, 17th, and 18th. Those are the official days. There will be people there from May 10th till May 20th. It's.
What's up, 914?
There's just, we got a lot going on. We're all going to sit around and have a good time and go fishing. If you get down there and you ain't got a boat, you want to go out on a boat, ask somebody. Don't hesitate about it. Walk up to them and say, "Hey, can I go fishing with you?" They're going to take you out. That's
Absolutely.
what boaters are trying to do is, get it all together. We want everybody to come down there and have fun. I will tell you this: make sure you keep your food put up because
we got raccoons.
Raccoons down there.
Uh-oh.
Ask one to be outdoors. He's very familiar with them.
Him and Big Mike both got robbed by the raccoons last year.
What?
Oh yeah. People went into the raccoons went into their vehicles even.
Oh my goodness.
Matt's in here. He said, "Do not, Randy."
Matt said, "What? Do not, Randy."
Danny said they blame it on the raccoons. I still think it was just Daryl.
No, it probably was.
Did Daryl have to go? Is that what happened?
No, the storm hit him.
Oh my goodness.
Lost killed his internet.
Oh my goodness.
But it's at Chester Frost Park, which is just in Hickson, Tennessee, which is literally a suburb, a neighborhood of Chattanooga, Tennessee. And so, if they got any spaces left, they're getting gone real quick if you haven't got one.
There you go. There you go. And speaking of stuff coming up, we've got the, the next live fishing tournament league. We just had the fish-a-thon last week. JG was out there fishing it again. I mean, back out there fishing. So that was a good thing. Now we got next tournament is the Midnight Madness, May 24th. That's for the live fishing tournament league. The next the next tournament we have here on WOTTS is going to be tomorrow. And here is the people fishing it, and this is the Doc Demon tournament tomorrow. Chrissy is going to help us host that, and that's going to be on right here on Two Stands and also on Trophy Seekers Outdoors channel. And there's a list of people, and that tournament starts at 9 a.m., I believe.
And I'll tell you something other. Anybody that hasn't listened to Miss Chrissy hosting a tournament or hosting anything, Stan, if you want to be host of the year again next year, you better step up your game.
Absolutely. They did a great job on the first tournament that we had.
Most definitely.
But there's the team, so that'll be tomorrow right here on Two Stands, and then also you got Uptown Christy Brown hosting on Daryl's channel. That should be a lot of fun.
And they will post a link at the top where you can just tap the link and jump from page to page.
There we go. Where'd that go? Boom. We'll get that down.
Dave, we did not forget that because we're not bringing. Right now we are focused on tomorrow. After tomorrow, then we're going to push that one.
Yep. And so there we go. And that May 10th, that is the
River Cats Tackle.
Tackle.
Wally World Whiplash.
There you go.
And we'll be getting a lot more of that information out next week.
But you must use a Ozark Wayfarer rod and reel.
Yep, they're $10 and they come lined with 8-pound test line, and you're not allowed to change the line.
Let's see. Valerie says she sent them. JG, did you send those to me, V? Well,
JG, we got to watch it, man. Your search history will pop up there.
Well, I'm a public figure, so I can't be messing around with anything bad.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Okay, Miss Valerie sent me here some messenger stuff. Let's see what we got. Except,
what the what?
Okay, here we go. Here's some color. She sent several pictures. But
the tournament
from 9 to 3.
Eastern time. Check
this shit out.
It is awesome, right?
Chicken liver landing. Collect 200 as you pass. Cast. Fish in a barrel. Draw a card. Night crawler holler. Cost $80. Fishing license $200.
Nice.
Keep it real. Cost $250. Fly frenzy. Can of worms.
So you got the can of worm cards. That's a good one.
Bobber bog. Getting jiggy.
Oh, I think I wouldn't mind staying there.
Snag. Just casting.
No, wouldn't want to visit there. Look at the picture on that guy. Whew.
Yeah. Got favorite fishing hat. Cost $130. Bait bucket. Hip waders.
Net necessity.
Oh, it's getting a little blurry back there. Let me go on this side. Bass boat bonanza. Got hot rod. That is just awesome. I mean, really, it's just awesome. Now I don't know how they're going to do this. If they have pongs, and if you have a pong when you pay money to get on the board, I don't know how it's going to work. Daryl's not here, but
we still got time. There's still a few weeks before that goes down, so we have some time for that. But yeah, that's a great prize right there. And unless anybody's got anything else, because we got that tournament tomorrow morning. I know I'm getting up early for it, getting everything ready. Chrissy,
You're so funny.
What? What are you laughing at? I gotta
Anytime
get.
I have access to your page, I will let everybody that is on
Man,
Stan's page be able to start fishing at 9 o'clock
That's
because
right. Hey, I'm
it is not
always for the tournaments. I take those seriously. I'm always there ahead of time for the
No,
tournaments.
you're not.
No, you're not.
For the
hey,
tournaments, yes, I am.
There
I
have
take it
been plenty of times, Stan, that
he's
we
usually
said,
there
"Hey,
at least 2 minutes early.
at least. That's right. That's right. No, most of the time the tournaments, I am there ahead of time. I
yeah."
take the
The bell's
tournaments
on.
very seriously.
The
There
bell's
have,
on.
Now,
there
my
have
own
been a
show, I
few,
can't say.
Stan.
Hmm.
There have
Uncle
been a
Jeep
few
says,
tournaments, Stan, that we went ahead and told everybody just lines in. It's 9 o'clock. Stan ain't here. It don't matter
wow.
because you were late and it
That's
was already time to
funny.
start.
So, guys, we've had a great show. We've got to talk about the Doc Demon tournament coming up tomorrow. Miss Chrissy will be hosting that on King Trophy Seekers Outdoors
There
channel.
you go.
And then we've got your host with the most, the Golden Whisker Award winning Stan the Man will be on Two Stan's channel hosting. So we're going to have a couple good panels up. You guys going to hang out in tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 3 p.m. You guys, if you aren't doing anything, go by. Please go visit both channels. Hit that thumbs up and say hello to everyone. Look forward. It's going to be fun. It should be a lot of laughs. We're going to see a lot of stuff breaking, and hopefully, we're going to see some fish.
That's
Uh,
right. That's right.
catching fish makes it fun. So
That's right.
hopefully, everybody's got it all together and ready to go fishing tomorrow. And then, Chris, we really appreciate you being up here with us tonight. Thank you so much for being here. We've got and the us couple that's
Chrissy,
hanging out
stay
with us.
on panel. I got something to tell you and Stan after the live.
All right,
Okay.
and we've got uh, so happy that I was able to be here tonight, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And don't forget to tell somebody you love them today. It's
That's right.
so important. Um, I'm really glad I was able to come hang out with you guys. Thanks for everyone for being in chat tonight. And with that being said, I'm gonna let Miss Chrissy. You got anything you want to add before we get out of here?
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck,
There.
everybody. She said.
Well
And
said. Well said.
and Lisa, Randy, you got anything you want to add before we get out of here?
Have fun tomorrow.
There you
Have
go. Number one
fun.
rule.
Have
I didn't know a
fun.
good place that we could go fish.
There you go. And then, of course, we have our
Well,
outstanding host, Mr. Stan. Stan, we appreciate you. Love the shows,
Funny
man.
hat.
Are
Funny.
we having Stan Day this Sunday?
yes, we are. I took off last week for Easter, spent it with the grandkids. So
Awesome.
No, we had Lisa Day last week.
that's right. That's right. Sure.
So there will be Stan Day, and that will be on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you guys want to fish Stan Day, all you have to do is shoot Mr. Stan an email at 2stansfishing@gmail.com. Hit him up and say, hey, I want to fish Stan, and they'll get the link out to you. And uh, it's always fun to go out and fish Stan Day. You never
I
know. You
concur.
might get to hang out with the living legend Danny Stone. He's on that. He's on there a lot.
That's right. That's right. You never know who shows up on stand day.
And then you've got our living legend in process 922 Crappy Barbecue. And so
There he is.
you can hang out with 922 good folks. So
And you got Catch Fish with Us. V and Chris will be out there.
yeah, they're out there a lot of the times, and their waters are warming up. It won't be long before Chris and B's gonna be slaying some catfish up there at Sandusky Bay.
Heck, I'm even going to get out there on the water one of these days. One of these days.
Oh, they'll Stan, you'll get there eventually.
Who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows?
and I really, really appreciate you guys. And Stan, anything you want to throw out them?
No, brother, take us out of here. Let's go. Can't wait for the fun tournament tomorrow. Gonna be a blast. Doc Demons and Doc Runners, and let's go have some fun.
Hey, you guys have a great weekend. Much love from the Two Stairs family.
The butterfly. The butterfly.
We down.
Deuces.